All right, so my name is Sam Frey. I'm the assistant principal at Henry Maxwell Elementary School. And I think the question is, why do I teach? Why am I an educator? And I think it goes back for me to my own personal experience when I was a student. I was a student that would be considered an at-risk student at this point. I grew up in a low-income environment. We grew up in HUD housing and didn't have a whole lot of money when I was growing up. So my dad really instilled in me that if I did well in school, I could have a better life than what he had. And so I tried hard in school and you know, maybe not as hard as I should have, but I did pretty well. And I remember in high school, my counselor, Miss Loper, asked me what my plans were. And I said, well, you know, I might end up going to community college or something like that, or I don't really know. And she said, well, have you taken the ACT yet? And I said, no, I haven't. And she said, well, you need to be signed up for the ACT. And I said, well, we don't really have the money for me to sign up, because I think things were a little bit different back then. Maybe, I think now people get assistance and all, but, and she paid for me to sign up. So that, you know, got me in, and she said, I really feel like you need to go to college away from home. And I said, okay. And I ended up going to Tennessee Tech, and just really changed my life. Became an educator. I was really interested in theater, and was involved in theater a lot in school. And so I wanted to teach theater. And so with my degree, I was able to teach language arts, which was good because there's not a lot of theater jobs. I didn't know that at the time, but oh well. Teach English, I could teach journalism and theater. And so I ended up getting my first teaching job, was taking over for a lady who was on maternity leave for the last 10 weeks of school. And I had the best experience because I got to make all those first year teacher mistakes, but only suffer for them for 10 weeks. So I learned a lot of things of what to do and what not to do. And the next year I had my first job, and I worked in inner city middle school for 15 years. And I felt like I could relate to a lot of the students. A lot of the students, while most of my students were African American, we had similar experiences in growing up and the things that we had to deal with. And none of them knew till I told them, like, my experiences. And so I'm really sorry. I'm in it to help kids and to be the Miss Loper for somebody else.